Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the left, watch the left. Watch the pass. Shift.
17-10
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Check. 44.
Jackson now.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
44.
Throwing is Jackson.
He will find the rookie from Ole Miss, Elijah Moore.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Now it's Jackson. And Mims has got it. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, here's Franks. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Watch QB drop. Smash. 36.
Franks now. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Yellow, 22. Let's go, D. Let's go. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Franks looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Kill.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. I'm coming. I'm coming. Ready.
Franks. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd and short. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
I got 15. I got 15. Me. Watch the run. Watch the run. Kill. Spike 60. 45 to Mike. All day, just like that. Just like that. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
It's Franks now from the shotgun. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
The Falcons send out their punter.
The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep.
And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
On the give, this is Hubbard.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Jackson. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going to look deep for more. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Off the play fake, here's Franks.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Laviska Shenault, the intended target.
And it's 2nd down.
Hey, check. Double tight. Hey. We got 3. 52's the mic, boys. 52.
Now Franks.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you, you got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. 45's the mic. 45's the mic. All day, punt. Check.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Here's Braden Mann now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and out will come the offense as they take over. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Second and 10.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Hey, check. Yellow. Check Mike 39. Let's go, baby. Return it up. Let's get that ball.
Working out of the gun, Franks. Eluding the pressure right. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make smash, red. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Back to throw. Franks. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check.
Back to throw again. Connection made with Chenault. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
You scared? Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Franks now to throw on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10.
53, Mike. You didn't want this. 53. Check 53. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
Ready up. 53 is the mic. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Check. 53's Mike. Yellow, go. 53's Mike. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Fury, yellow. Okay for you. Ready, go.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's taken in by Smith-Marset.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second down at 5.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Now a toss to Davis going right. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts
with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Here's Jackson. Again, he finds more. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To throw is Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete.
Elijah Moore, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Hey, watch this, watch this. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. SOS.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard.
Room here to run. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Well, he's definitely difficult to account for out of the backfield, and he makes something happen there with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, and this is nothing more than a simple screen pass, but he does a really nice job of showing patience and letting his blockers get out in front of him. And he turns it into really nice yardage.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Jackson from the shotgun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Virgil Green is tight end, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
2nd down and goal. Jackson
checks this down to Hubbard.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Three tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Bang, 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 bang.
They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Darren Fells. As the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Jerick McKinnon now to return.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
I'm going back to you. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 15.
To throw again, Franks. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Second and 8.
60 red. 60 red. Yo, check. 53's Mike. Check.
Looking to throw. Franks. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike. Black shot. We own them. We own them. Nice. 97.
Back to throw. Franks airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to shake things up, get a little life in your sideline, get everyone believing again, and they got it there in a big way.
You're not ready. 57's Mike.
Setting up play action. Franks rolling to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Marcus May with a pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
You see me over here. That's why we can't get stopped.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. This is Smith with a grab. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, and this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
44, Mike, 44.
19, Tiger, 19.
On third down, here's a run by Hubbard.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on fourth down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
He's got a man, complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. All you get is a headache. All you get is
A first down throw. Here's Franks.
And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On first and 10, Franks.
And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Franks now.
They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Target. No. Check that. We want Mike. Green Jack. They gonna need some therapy. Check. Fresno.
Franks looking to throw. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Falcons have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Taken in at the 3.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at him with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Jackson.
Over the middle, caught by Mims.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
John Kaminsky got him down defensively. 2nd and 9.
Jackson.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Check 45. Check, 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 check. Check 31.
Hubbard.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Johnson.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Ty Johnson, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that challenge, a successful one.
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more?
Watch the edge.
They'll look to run with Hubbard.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are going to take the lead.
So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. To return, it's McKinnon.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Let's go, big time, let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
They go play action with Franks. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Franks now to throw on 1st down. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Second and 5.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
Now Franks.
Flush to his right.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he'll be out of bounds. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. A flag down. Let's see if this will stand. And yes, they want the point, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And the drive starts with a completion left side. Oh, some strong running. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Let's go. Pick it up, D. Show it up. Show it up.
Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Throwing, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on fourth down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you could punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the fourth quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
On the ground, it's Hubbard. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hawk 70.
I got one. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Here's Jackson.
Complete. Smith has it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Ready? 70 Lions.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Check.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. A gain of 3, second down.
44, Mike, 44. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. Come on. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
70 Timberwolf.
Jackson.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
To return, it's McKinnon.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Throwing is Jackson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
73 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
And the Falcons going to use another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Go, go, go. Mike. Defense wins championships, baby.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Let's go now. Mikey, 18.
Big stop, D. Big stop.
Hurt. Hey, go.
On first down, Hubbard. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage of game there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say, get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Check.
Check that. Street.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Now